On Screen Manitoba is an innovative membership-driven association that leads, builds, and represents the Manitoba screen-based industry.
We have an artistic vision that guides us. So we have a programming team that selects the work. And we always try to get a diversity of people and talent on this programming team. So we look at it in terms of artistic form, content, genre, so just sort of mixing. It doesn't mean that everything that we get in obviously has to be some kind of experimental work, but we just look for work, I mean, understanding that it's still quite a nebulous phrase, work that really sort of helps to push a creative bar. Part of our mandate as well is to subvert stereotypes of what Indigenous, what Aboriginal art is, and what Indigenous and Aboriginal film is. So one of the major functions of our programming focus, which again, as I said, is focused on filmmakers, Indigenous filmmakers, rather than on Indigenous content, really allows for such a broad diversity of work that we show. We don't only exclusively look for high production values. That isn't sort of a be-all, end-all for us in terms of the work. We show a ton of work from youth filmmakers, filmmakers who created video art, or we've had really low to no budgets in terms of the work that they've shown. And again, it's sort of like from our artistic policy of looking at work that has a really compelling story, work that's relevant, work that's innovative in terms of its form. So it is a really broad representation of genre, of production values. It really sort of encompasses the board. We have a few different measurements that we have from year to year. I mean, aside from sort of the qualitative ones like audience numbers or number of attendance, I mean, those are obvious ones. We definitely look to things like audience feedback. We take some surveys for those. Those are a huge part of it. We joke that there's sort of a love-in that happens at imagineNATIVE, and it's that, I think, that special festival environment that I said is created at the festival. I mean, that's a very important gauge for us. I mean, it's quite intangible, obviously, but you can definitely sort of feel the energy when you're there. Part of it is follow up on sales and commissions. The past 3 years, we estimate that we've done about $500,000 in sales through the festival specifically. We bring in, the last point there, we bring in buyers and programmers from across Canada and around the world to the festival. And it's something that we love to do. It's something that we'd love to be able to do more. We used to use the trade routes funding to actually access that. It was a $15,000 grant that was cut from the feds from that program, which was really, we tried and we showed them the numbers of, the tens of thousands of dollars that actually, we sell from for every year. But we found sort of another avenue to help subsidize the travel for this cost. And just, just recently, we had a program on Spanish public television of works that were commissioned, that were bought from the festival. That that this network TDE had subtitled in Spanish and playing on other international channels across the Americas, Europe, and Asia. So again, an amazing opportunity, and this is the type of works that they really, they can't find readily elsewhere. So through our industry series and our media tech, we really want to create that space for them. And I mean, things like this, which is really lovely and really can hopefully attract more buyers and commissioning editors and whomever they need to the festival.